Hi guys, welcome to a quick update on the petter, and as you can see, the Rolls-Royce style radiator, it's not an exact match, but it will do, has been all soldered together and polished up, and there's a lovely reflection of the milling machine in the brass work there. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Got a big solid brass cap on the top here, polished up to a mirror finish. Got some brass rivets along here, copper rather. It's also been screwed there and there. Got the copper pipe work done. It's all been soldered on and polished. Got a rubber pipe here just to even out vibrations from the engine. And the crate or the box / support that the radiator sits on has been screwed to the trolley, and I've also made use of this old Pyrene fire extinguisher that I bought at Scone Palace Vintage Rally about a year back now. I made a nice little bracket that should be sitting in there like so. Just stops it from moving back and forward, so that little nub fits in there. The handle slides into this slot and is stopped from hitting this wood here by that bar. And the chain just helps to stop it from falling forward and falling out and hitting something. I also brazed this little bush onto this copper pipe here for the drain point. Obviously this is the lowest point of the whole assembly, so the water will run down there. You'll open that up and it'll just drain down through the middle of the trolley and onto the grass or wherever it is you're rallying your engine. Once again, got another piece of rubber pipe here just to even out the vibrations. Excuse this moving quite a bit here. This bracket is still to go on here, and these connections have not yet been soldered, so that's why it's moving. Inside there is a 15mm to 22mm reducer, or vice versa. That's why the pipes are different sizes, if you're wondering. This has not been tightened up yet, so I've not tested this section for water tightness, but the tank there is definitely watertight. That's the little brass drain thing for the exhaust there. The copper pipes on the radiator have not been polished up yet, so you'll have to excuse those. I may even show you the fire extinguisher working. These are homemade brass wing nuts, and that is some, I think it's 7/16 or 3/8 brass studding that is actually drilled into the wood and hammered in with some epoxy and whatnot, and you can see those there, they're homemade. That screws on there and it supports the radiator and fixes it down. It keeps it quite secure. That's one on each side there. The locks and everything are all working. Still have to get the little brass cover on the cupboard door there. Not much in there, just room for a starting handle and the fuel funnel. Still have to get the petter transfer for the front of the fuel tank. I think they're only a couple of pounds from the stationary engine magazine, so it's not like it's inexpensive or unaffordable. Magneto side of things, this is still not working. We had it on a magnetizer, and when you turned it round, or when you spun it on a magnetizer, you were getting quite a substantial spark, but as it is, you're getting absolutely no spark at all. And there should be a point where the magneto bounces back with the magnetism, and as you can see, it's just like zero resistance at all. Having said that though, I did get an armature for a BTH magneto from eBay. So we'll put that in there and see how it works, because I have been told by many people that it could just be the coil deteriorating and the magneto losing some of its magnetism. So we'll wait and see how things play out when the armature arrives. If anybody's wondering, I used this Silvo to polish up the brasswork. As you can see there, I polished up this nice little bit of brass here to a mirror finish. There's the camera there. So this has hydrocarbons in it. It says here that it has a longer lasting shine. It has a tarnish guard, and it has metal polish or wadding for silver, gold, aluminium, chrome and electroplated metals. Obviously it works just as well in the brass, as you can see. I actually tried some of it out on the aluminium flywheel in the Norman, and it's nowhere near as shiny as the brass. But that just could be because of the kind of surface that is on this flywheel. So that works really well. I'll just show you inside the tin here. Oops, there's my finger. If I can get the lid off, just bear with me for a second. There we are. So as you can see, it is wadding. It's much like cotton wool, and it smells like paraffin, if I'm perfectly honest. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what I use to polish the metal. So that is pretty much it, guys. Hopefully the next time you see this engine, it'll be running. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much, guys. Comment, rate and subscribe.